I got really, really, really bad grades, and like I'd be told I was stupid all the time, and like everyone would be like, oh, you got held back, you're dumb, you know, like I remember how hurt I was, and then I was like, after that I was just like, yeah, I'm not gonna do good in school ever, you know, like why am I even trying? And I kind of gave up. I didn't think it would even like matter if I went to college or not.
As soon as you doubt yourself, that's when you introduce like this, I feel like this whole realm of just noise.
I hope to be able to find what I want to do in life.
The noise is all around us, and it's different for everybody. It's all the voices and messages you hear that pull your life in different directions. It can come from your friends, family, or even complete strangers. It comes from society, it comes from the stuff you see on TV, it even comes from yourself when you start doubting. Everyone has their own noise, but we can all learn how to shed it. You can filter everything that's coming at you. Figure out what your noise is because it's different for everyone, then question it. Just start asking questions. Challenge all the ideas that people in society might have about you. Stay engaged. Defining your own road in life is all about asking questions and getting one step closer to the answers.
Have you found that you like trying to work around the boxes?
Like I want to do grad school, but I feel like a lot of it's because other people are telling me to do it. Did you feel that way?
Did your parents put that expectation on you?
Your family expects so much of you, society expects so much of you.
Where did that like fearlessness come from?
Did you ever feel self-conscious?
You said you had a lot of fear and just scared of, okay, what am I going to do? How am I going to get, when you were just starting? How did you get through that? Because I think that's just so much.
I guess I just had to peel away the noise, I went to a prep school here in New York, and I remember once telling one of my teachers, one of my advisors, that I was going to play drums at this gig of some kind, and he's like, oh, nice use of your education. And it was really discouraging because he didn't see drumming as valid in any way. I think you've got to take a moment, everyone does, where they say, wait a minute, who am I living this life for?
My parents, when I told them I was going to pursue comedy, they thought that I had just lost my mind. You could just see the concern, and them not saying anything was even, that was even harder, because they didn't even give me an opportunity to argue with them. It was more like, yeah, okay.
I thought, I want to be a writer, but that was my only outlet. It was never encouraged. It was like, well, yeah, you could study literature, but maybe there's a market for children's books or something, but you'll never be taken seriously, and you'll never achieve. I mean, we don't do that.
My father said everything I wanted to do was pie in the sky. That's pie, you want that pie in the sky? It's like, what are you talking about? Yeah, you want to be in the sky eating pie. Yep, you absolutely right, I do. And guess what? That pie in the sky, it tastes so good, just like I knew it would. What you want to do with your life?
And I think every human being in this society, is told how to live a certain life. And it takes a lot of guts to move beyond what's expected of you.
I was in academia. I was in that track. So when I did make that decision to leave, there were some people that were shocked. And also people thought it was a waste of a PhD. But I wear a T-shirt to work. You can assign some sort of dollar value to that, I
think. Just because somebody says you can't doesn't necessarily really mean you can't. And you have to remember that. You have to really decide, well, actually you can. You can. It may be really hard. It may be something you're not naturally good at. It may take 10 times the amount of work for you than it does somebody around you. But you definitely can, so how bad do you want it?
I'm one of 5 children. My father was a truck driver. My mother was a homemaker. So neither one of them graduated high school. But they taught all of us that whatever we wanted to do in life, we could do it.
And as I grew up, I was a good student because I wanted to do well. I wanted them to be proud of me. I wanted to do it for me too because I knew that I was poor. And you know, sometimes people would make decisions about you based on your socioeconomic level. Oh, you so-and-so, you're not going to be able to do that. Well, I always would dispel those myths, always.
At some point you have to say, well, do I think it's awesome? Do I think it's amazing? Do I think it's wonderful? And then it's like, you know, who cares what anyone else says?
I can get kicked. You can kick me. I'll just get back up. You can kick me again, and guess what? I'll keep getting back up. So I think even when my dad told me, I don't know about that one. It's okay. I'm sure somebody told him, pro baseball player? No, but he did it. He was happy doing it. Now you ought to hear him. He's awfully proud of me.